Guys, I'm Sarah Clark. I'm prepared to give my speech on what should I talk about for our presentation in comms. I'd like to introduce my audience tonight. All right, let's get started. I'd like to talk to you about a couple of things that I find interesting. I really love to read when I'm having some downtime. One of my favorite things to read is a blog online called Post Secret. I was introduced to it probably about 5 years ago by my sister. It started out as an anonymous art project. A man named Frank Warren began. He asked people to send anonymous postcards with their secrets written on them, and then he compiled a list and put them online. It became so popular that he later turned them into books. It's kind of nice to read them. You kind of feel a little more connected with people that you might not otherwise have, maybe thought that you had something in common with. So that's always been really interesting to me. I tune in every Sunday to see the new secrets, and I try to buy all the books when they come out. Something else that I find interesting is my job. I work as a one-on-one aide in a school for children with autism. Basically, it's my job to make them more comfortable in the classroom. I modify assignments to a level that is easier for them to attain. I work on behavior modification and social skills, living skills, those kinds of things. A couple of things that I know a lot about and could be prepared to present on in the future. I feel like with my job and my family history, my brother also has autism, that I have a better grasp on the spectrum disorders and I'm more capable of having a conversation about them. Something that I'm trained in at my job is called ABA therapy. It's applied analysis or applied behavior analysis. Basically, it's behavior modification. Some of our students tend to display some behaviors that are what we call undesirable. It could be refusal to eat or refusal to do homework, and we would, instead of giving attention to the behaviors that we don't want, we would reinforce the good behaviors in an effort to kind of train them to only give the behaviors that are rewarding and reinforceable. Something else that I find interesting is, or something else that I know a lot about, is hospitality and food service. Before I started my job at my school, I worked as a waitress for 15 years. I've worked in a small pizza shop. I've worked at a country club. I've worked at a popular steakhouse, and I also do some bartending for special events and weddings. So I feel like I'm pretty knowledgeable in the way of food service, and I can definitely take care of a room as far as a party is concerned. So, is there anything that you guys would be interested in hearing more about in the future?
Yeah, the
Post Secret, you're interested in? Okay, cool. Anyone? Good?
bartending.
Bartending? That's always fun. All right, well, thank you so much for listening, and I look forward to seeing all of your speeches as well.